Hey, what is up heroes, and welcome to this breakdown of the new Pokemon Sun and Moon trailer. We've got so much information to cover. We're going to go over this trailer, hopefully break down everything, find all the secrets, hopefully find some new stuff. Let's play this trailer because it is so hype. Alright, gotta catch them all. First of all, powerful legendary Pokemon. So we now have the official name and type-ins and abilities for legendary Pokemon. So we've got Solgaleo, which we already knew this from the trademarks that were leaked a very long time ago, but we've got his type-in, Psychic and Steel. Gotta say, very shocked about that, considering it's a Sun legendary. I thought it would be a Fire type, but Psychic and Steel, gotta say, I am very happy with that. And we've got the ability Full Metal Body, which is a new ability. So let's continue playing. We've got Salamence. Again, we've got like a nice little, color splash here. Got it behind the HP, not sure what that is, but this will appear when the abilities kick in. So we've got Intimidate, and then we got Full Metal Body. So Solgaleo's stats were not low. I've got to say, the new design is very nice. So from what it looks like, Full Metal Body might be a bit like Clear Body, where the stats won't be lowered. So it might be like a better version of that, I guess. So let's continue playing. He's going for his special move, Sun Steel Strike. Oh, that looks good. Damn, I could have one hit. So do you think maybe this move could be a dual type move? Maybe Fire and Steel type? Maybe just a pure Fire type move? It looks so powerful though. Just knocks down that in one hit. Damn. Poor Salamence. Then we have Lunala, which is Psychic and Ghost type. Gotta say, that typing is perfect. Like, I was really afraid it would be like Psychic Flying or Dark Flying. I did not want another Flying type legendary, but we got Psychic and Ghost, which is great. And it has the ability Shadow Shield, which is another new ability, which I have no idea what it is. But man, it looks amazing. We might get like a little idea of what it does in a second, like we did with Solgaleo. It's going for its signature move, Moongeist Beam. Nice. Okay. Alright, so onto the Alola region. So we quickly go back, look at the islands. So there is what? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 islands. Is that an island up here? That looks like a little secret island. It's like a little house, I want to say, like a blue top on the house. That's pretty cool. So this is the starting area here. We've got one to the left, and got two to the right. Got a boat. So it looks like we might be taking the boat to different islands. Which I thought there might be more islands, but think about it, the map could be pretty big. So got this island here, got a nice tree. The port probably going to be docking here, then coming on. I want to say maybe this here is where you see the you find the legendary Pokemon, because it looks like, well, the platform anyway. There looks like the floor where you see Solgaleo and Lunala in the first trailer. So maybe we can see them there. This area looks really nice though. What else we got? So we got this area. This looks like a really hot area because it's got like steam coming from the mountain. What else we got? Snowy mountain here. That's pretty cool. Quite high up. It's gonna be cold, snowy area. That's awesome. Maybe like a snow gym here, because that looks like a Pokemon Center there. Maybe. And the mouses. Maybe. Maybe there's more to this region we could potentially see, but it is looking pretty nice. Welcome to the Alola region. Is that an island back there a little bit? Oh, is that just cloud? I think that's just cloud. Yeah. So I think we've seen this area before in the first trailer, but got a nice palm tree. Like a deserty area in the background. Oh, that looks amazing. So the region looks quite small from that picture, but if you look at that, like, that's some like mountain area. That looks massive. So much to explore. What else we got? And we got some town. So we got a Pokemon Center in the background. Got some dude there. Anything we're missing? And here's the trainers, looking pretty awesome. Choose your hero. Liking that. And if you look on the bracelet here, we got the same crystal we saw on the Japanese logo. So maybe that's the kind of like new. It can either be like a Mega Bracelet, or it could be the whole synergy thing we're hearing about, like whole Ash and Ash Greninja. But that makes me think, like, if it is like a synergy crystal, can it also help us Mega Evolve? Because I'm assuming, you know, obviously Mega Evolution's got to be in the game. They wouldn't take it out. Got a nice synergy crystal. Maybe that has something to do with like both of them. I don't know. Maybe like our starter Pokemon, we can do the synergy thing. We'll see. We'll see. What else we got? Professor Kuki, I have no idea. But when the first trailer dropped, I said this was the Professor. Everyone told me I was wrong. I am so happy I was right. Everyone kept saying the fat man that gives you the Pokeballs was the Professor. I said, no, it's got to be this guy. Because, you know, from the Japanese trailer, we saw him here introducing us. He introduced us when we get to the town. He's with us when we get the starter Pokemon. He's wearing a lab coat. He is the Professor. So I'm assuming the guy that gives us the Pokemon. He's like maybe the village chief or whatever. But he is the Professor. And you can see like another outline of the region. Is that the boat we saw on the big boat? That is that a little island. But that's pretty cool. Alola is made up of several islands. Yes, it is. This can be the reason the region is chock full of nothing but rare Pokemon. Yeah! Yep, we got some rare Pokemon. That's pretty cool. Okay, what else we got? So we got this girl, a new character. Lily. Mysterious Assistant. So I guess she might be like the Zinnia of this game. Anything special about her? She's got like a gym bag, looks like, with a Pokeball on it. I mean, she looks scared there. This picture here, she looks kind of angry. Who is this girl? I wonder. Alright, so we got... I don't know how to pronounce his name, man. But he's your new friend. He's going to be like the rival. Maybe that's his dad. Maybe. That could be, you know, possibility. Your new friend in Alola. Hoi! That gave me chicken skin. Okay. So he's going to be like our rival for the game. Before we look at that, I don't see the male or female counterpart in any of these trailers. Like, I've got the female one here. I don't see the male one standing anywhere, so I want to assume they're not in it. Like how on X and Y you got, you know, got Serena, and then you got I think Callum. You know, you got the opposites. When whoever you choose, you see the other one in the game. Unlike you know, Black and White 2, you do see the female one in Black and White 2. I think it's Black and White 1 you don't see the female one, or often anyway. I think Black and White 2 you see her at the train station. That's the only time you see her, but maybe it's like another situation in that. But we got a new Pokédex, and it's a Rotom Pokédex. Nice to meet you, pal. Gentle on the goods, okay. Seems kind of funny. So I doubt we'll be able to use this in battle, because, you know, this is a Pokédex, but that's a really awesome idea. It's the next generation of Pokédexes, but it's only complete once Rotom has got into this body. Oh, what did I say? Specifically developed for it. Okay, so do we have to capture a Rotom to get this Pokédex, or do we start off with this like kind of brand new Pokédex that maybe will like guide us through areas? Whole new way for people and Pokemon to communicate. Ooh. So maybe we can see ourselves like talking to Pokemon. Maybe this like Rotom can be like a translator, and we can maybe talk to some Pokemon and develop a stronger bond and stuff. That'd be pretty nice. That'll be like our communication device as well. So no more like holo device, I guess. That was on X and Y. I kind of like that, to be honest. The holo, I think it's the holo guy is what it was called. That's pretty cool. I guess as it was developed by Team Flare, you know, we might not see it, but that is the trailer, the whole trailer. That was a lot of information in like a minute. So we got the legendary type-ins. So we got what? Solgaleo, Psychic and Steel type. And we got the, you know, obviously this on the other side. It's usually on the right side, but I mean, it looks pretty nice. Game footage is not final. The only thing I'm not like, I like the whole new animation for the abilities, like how it looks, the new art for it. Not too sure about the whole paint splash kind of black backdrop on the HP bar. It's kind of weird, to be honest. But his new ability, new attack even, just looks so cool. Like he turns into the sun. Like look at this. That looks so powerful. Like that is so cool. And then you got Lunala. That looks amazing. Shadow Shield. We have no idea what this ability could be. It's like playing through it. I don't see any hint of it. We got an idea of what Solgaleo's is, but Lunala's like Shadow Shield. I don't know. So defeating that Gengar, super effective. Back to the region. Is there anything we can see? It's got a cool tree. I said this is where you probably find the legendary Pokemon. That's just a guess. It's probably wrong, but I mean, this is the floor there, and the whole kind of platform. It looks like something really important. So this is the starting area here. So I guess we'll probably get the boat from here. Go across. We got some like water puddle things. That looks cool. Oh no, so this is the starting area here. Sorry, I was getting confused. This is the starting area here. There's the Diamond Head Mountain. Yeah, get the boat from here. And I assume we'll probably go here last. Which I reckon we'll probably go this island, then this island. Then we'll probably go to this island and finish off on this island. But it looks kind of small. I said the same thing about Carlos when we first got the overview of Carlos. I'm assuming maybe we can surf around some of this area, maybe dive down. Although, why would they give us a... I guess maybe give us the boat because we haven't got surf at the start. But that is definitely like an island there, it looks like. The Alola region. I am feeling very welcomed right now. Just trying to find out if we can find any like hidden Pokemon chilling anywhere, like we did in the X and Y trailer. We saw like Esper, the daycare. Last trailer we got from the Korokoro, we got the little dog. We still don't know much about. There's definitely no Pokemon just chilling around there. But the characters look great. Loving the characters design. Got the professor. He's looking pretty awesome. This girl, I have no idea who she could be. And we've got our friend. So the question is, who is this guy here? He might not be that important then if you think about it, if they didn't introduce him in this trailer, because we've got, what, introductions to our main character, our friend, this mysterious girl, and the professor. So I'm just going to assume this is his dad. Going to assume. For now anyway. We've got the new Rotom, which is just so hype. So hype. The fact that it talks to us is pretty awesome. It's just the way it says, like, what, a whole new way for people and Pokemon to communicate. So I reckon it's going to be like a translator, so maybe we can have this talk to our Pokemon, see how they're doing, or maybe talk to other Pokemon. I think that'd be so awesome. Like, this is such an awesome idea. Glad we got a new Rotom form. That is just so awesome. It really is. And November 18th for, obviously, the rest of the world, but Europe gets a 23rd of November, which is really annoying, but damn, I'm so happy about that. There's a bit more information to cover on the official website, which I'll bring up in a second, but that is the trailer breakdown, and that is, I think, everything. I think I've covered pretty much everything. I don't think I missed a thing. Let's rewind it a little bit. There's nothing in the background there. Obviously, we've got. Wait, what is that little sparkly thing right there with the mouse is? Okay. I don't know, it's probably nothing. It's a cool little area. She looks kind of scared, but alright. Then we've got the professor, looking super cool. And our heroes. Do we have the band from the start of the game? It looks like we do. But Lunala looks so awesome. Look at that, it looks so big and powerful. Like, I don't know what game I want to kind of start on. It might be Moon, to be honest, because, I mean, Solgaleo looks so cool, but Lunala looks amazing. I'm loving the typing as well, I really am. So good, so good. Just so glad it's not a flying type. So glad. I mean, Psychic and Ghost, I think that's just perfect typing. Though it still does remind me a little bit like Cresselia. Like an evil Cresselia to me. It looks so cool. There's Lunala. Well, let's go onto the website, find some new information out. Okay, so as soon as I went to go to the official website, the Japanese YouTube channel just uploaded like 8 15-second videos. So we're going to play through this, see if we can find any brand new information out, because the Japanese videos always have some sort of differences between the English one. So we've got the Rotom and the Pokédex right now. That's pretty cool. What's up, Rotom? How you doing? Oh, there you go. Here is some brand new gameplay. Oh, the Pokemon Center looks so big. Look on the second screen, we've got like a map. It shows us where we're going. Got a little flag as well. So can we potentially put like checkpoints on the map telling us where we want to go? That's pretty cool. And then this is the Pokédex. Looks like we're gonna have like different areas of Pokédexes, like we did with Carlos, like the mountain dex and sort of stuff. So we've got like 2 different sections there. And we've got Rowlet, Litten, Popplio. Alright, next we got the girl. Now it's daytime though. Ooh, some extra scenes. No idea what she's saying there. You guys like read Japanese and want to kind of translate in the comments down below, that would be great. There she is in the starting area where we get our Pokemon, looks like. Yeah, it makes sense because she is the assistant of the professor. Another shot of the character in the bedroom, but here's the girl's bedroom. So it's a bit more like greener, different kind of wood. I think I like the girl's room better. It's a good shot of our character. Running through here, we've seen this before. Oh, the fields look great. Wait, no love for Popplio? We have Rowlet, Litten. There's the region again. Ooh, that's something. Ooh, look, bikini. Is that our character? It's got the band. I don't. Is it? It might be. There's a shot of that. Ooh. Just looking around, see. Oh, Slowpoke, okay. Some woman sunbathing. That's not our character. That woman was not our character. Just realised the female character has black hair. This is a customizable character. Can you actually get that kind of hair? I guess. But I doubt it. It's just how the shot is done, you know. Okay, let's go back round. There's someone in the background there, just a person. So this is a house. I guess, yeah, it's like our house or the professor's house. Looks kind of beat down, you know. It's got some wooden planks on the roof, solar panels. And there's the professor again, welcoming us to the region. Got some Love Disc and Corsola in the background. Alright, I really wish I could read Japanese so I know what they're saying right now. And then the last clip is a long one. Oh, look! You know, that was pretty nice. We've seen this clip where it comes up to us. Ooh! So I guess this way we might have our first battle. Yeah. Oh, that animation looks so cool. That looks really neat. Yeah, that's why we didn't see Popplio earlier, because he's got it. Gotta show love to Popplio, man. Popplio is awesome. And that was it. That was all the clips the Japanese YouTube channel uploaded. So play through that one more time in like all its entirety, and we can see if we miss anything. But man, there was so much information dropping. There's still some information to cover on the website as well, which is we'll get into in a little bit. But man, that's awesome. The Rotom Pokédex is so cool. There's the girl. Don't even know her name. Oh, yeah, we do. It was in the English trailer. I'll find out in a second after we finish watching the trailer. I just remember her as the mysterious assistant. There's our trainer customization. Character looks awesome. up some hill. And the background of the battles looks so nice. The area just looks so great to explore. I cannot wait for this game. So I want to say that's our house because it looked like there was moving boxes and stuff. It was like the house we saw our mum in earlier, like the previous trailers. The rival battle looks so good. Like that little animation, like when he picks up the Pokeball and stuff, that looks so goddamn awesome. I cannot wait for this game. Cannot come soon enough. Alright, well, now we're going to go to the website unless I can find some more trailers before I actually bring it up, so I'll see you in a bit. Alright, onto the website. We have a lot of information on the website. So we've got this nice little artwork here, which is pretty cool. Got the Rotom Pokédex, showing us got the map on it, which is really nice. Got the bracelet, the background. And okay, so we got the Rotom Pokédex is your ally on your journey. Pokédex is a convenient tool that records information about the Pokemon you see and catch during your adventure. Okay, like typical Pokédex. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, your character receives a special Pokédex from Professor Kukui. I have no idea how to say that guy's name, to be honest, to support you in your travels. It's known as the Rotom Pokédex, and it's inhabited by a Rotom, Pokemon with the power to reside in various electronic appliances. Does much more than record Pokemon info. Sparkle with its own personality, the Rotom Pokédex shows your current location and your next destination. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it kind of makes it feel like making the game easier though, telling us where to go next, unless, you know, we can say we want to go here next, or I don't know. I kind of like that, I guess. Maybe if you get a bit lost and you don't know where to go, this will help you out, I guess. It also gives you advice on where to go. Okay, and where to go next. Okay, based on the conversation you have with others, it's likely to be of great help to you in many parts of your adventure. Okay, so it seems like it's going to be a really big feature in the game. Rotom Pokédex is an extremely rare device. There are only a few trainers that have one, even in the Alola region. Alright, okay. So that's the first page. Next we're going to go on to this. Discover Pokemon using the QR scanner. That's a pretty cool picture, not gonna lie. So, meet new Pokemon using the QR scanner. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, there is a QR scanner function that allows you to see information about Pokemon when you scan QR code patterns. With the QR scanner, you can scan a QR code and check the information about the Pokemon that corresponds to that QR code. There are QR code patterns in various places all around you. Okay. So is it going to be like... How's that going to work? Is it going to be like... Nintendo going to start slapping QR codes on loads of different products? Like you got a can in that picture. Like a what? Little newsletter there. How's that going to work? Read a QR code in. We've got a gallery here, so we'll open this up. Oh. Okay. So this is how it's going to work. So you scan the QR code. Bam. It's just say you find a Pikachu in that QR code. Then it's going to tell us on the actual, like the Rotom Pokédex on the map, where Pikachu is. Like it's going to be in that little area there, I guess. Because that's us here, right? That's a really awesome feature. I'm not sure how it's going to work though. Like, where are the QR codes going to be? Do we get them with Pokemon products? Does it say anywhere? Share QR code patterns of Pokemon. You can display the QR code patterns for Pokemon you've caught in your own Pokédex. If you and a friend show each other the QR code patterns for Pokemon you've caught, you can both register the Pokemon in your Pokédexes. Okay, so every Pokemon you capture, you get your own QR code, and you can give that to a friend. But what about, how do you... So are all QR codes just going to be in the game? So just say that the first QR code, I get it from capturing my Pikachu. And if my friend wants to get one, we do it like that, I guess. Bit misleading if that's the case, because then you got like QR codes here. But like I remember, I forget what it was. I think it was a Digimon Digivice, but there was like barcodes you could scan, and then every barcode gives you like even if it was like a cereal box barcode, it still works, and you get, you know, like an item from it. I forget what it was. I'm pretty sure it was a Digivice, but maybe it'll be like any QR code. It'll generate a random Pokemon, but potentially. I cannot remember what it was. I'm pretty sure it was a Digimon Digivice, but that's what I remember. Okay, on to the next bit of information. We have Lunala. So we've got the height, the weight. So the ability as well, Shadow Shield. It says down here, so Shadow Shield, which we didn't know in the trailer because it didn't give us any information. It's a new ability that no previous Pokemon has had. With the Shadow Shield ability, a Pokemon will take less damage from an attack that lands when the Pokemon has full HP. So isn't that essentially multi-scale? Or is multi-scale like 4 HP? I honestly cannot remember, but... Sorry, super effective attacks, that's what I'm meaning. It's essentially multi-scale, right? Or with any attack. I'm pretty sure multi-scale might be with any super effective attacks. If I just type in multi-scale quickly, is that like multi-scale? So multi-scale lowers damage taken from damage dealer moves by half when at maximum HP. Okay, so that just does half damage, but this one just says takes less damage. So I don't know if it's better than multi-scale or worse, but that's pretty cool. So since ancient times, Lunala has been honored as an emissary of the moon. So referred to with reverence as the beast that cools the moon. Lunala is constantly absorbing light and converting it into energy. With its wings spread to absorb the surrounding light and glittering like a crescent moon, it resembles a beautiful night sky. Lunala's signature move, Moongeist Beam Attacks, releases an ominous beam of light that disregards the target's ability. Okay, that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's go on to Solgaleo. So this ability for this one, with a full metal body ability, Pokemon stats will not be lowered by the effects of an opponent's moves or ability. So I'm assuming it's better than Clear Body, because from the sound of it, like if it gets burnt, it still won't lose the effects. Like it won't have its attack cut and stuff like that. I'm assuming anyway. Stats will not be lowered by effects of an opponent's moves or ability. Yeah, it's got to be it, right? So if it gets burnt, it won't lose its attack. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be better than Clear Body. But anyway, since ancient times, Solgaleo has been honored as the emissary of the sun. So essentially the same as Lunala, but the opposite. This one does the sun. I mean, that's pretty cool. So the last one we actually have to look at is the Alola region. Which, there we go, is looking pretty cool. I mean, I don't notice anything out of the ordinary, to be honest. And if you guys like, spot anything suspicious, like, do let me know in the comments, because to me it just looks pretty awesome. Like, I will say this got a giant area here. Just like, I have a feeling like maybe we can dive here, or maybe like an island might come out to sea. Maybe I'm just thinking that here, because that's a really big area. Like from here to here. Like I assume that's what the boat's for. But if we get surf, actually I doubt we can surf across, because that's all got rocks around there, and it looks like you can't actually surf. Unless maybe you can surf around the edges, but you can't surf past these rocks, so you're gonna have to take the boat. Yeah. I mean, it just looks like there should be more. Like, I can't tell where the Elite Four would be, either. So if I had to guess, like if I can just zoom in. There we go. Make things a bit better for you guys. So we have potentially, that's the first one. You can't really tell, you can't like rotate the whole map, so you can't really get a good idea of how big it actually is. But from this kind of angle, like, doesn't look like there's any gyms here. Potentially you can say maybe the tree could be a gym. I don't know, but maybe one on this island, two potentially. Here, maybe you can say one here, 3, 4, 5. I don't know, maybe 6. This might be 1, 7, 8, or maybe 8 there. You know, maybe that could be the Elite Four. I just don't know. It's so hard to like kind of pinpoint where gyms could be. Like that's definitely a Pokemon Center there. So you've got a Pokemon Center here before a long road and an ice cave. Like it could be potentially something like, I don't know, look, it looks like you can maybe take a little platform here that takes you up to the top. Go to the Pokemon Center. This is Victory Road. You go through this cave, and then maybe the Elite Four is here. Like, you're just gonna go through this ice mountain, traverse down kind of a bit of a mountain to here, or maybe I just don't know. So many possibilities. So let's scroll down. Visit the Alola region. Your new adventure in Pokemon Sun and Moon will take place on the tropical islands of the Alola region. The Alola region centers around 4 islands rich in natural beauty and artificial island. Artificial island. Okay. Let's see. Many Pokemon that have never been seen before occupy these islands. So we got, you know, more confirmation it's brand new Pokemon. We already knew that. The people of Alola, the world of Pokemon Sun and Moon, is filled with many colourful people. In addition to the fascinating Pokemon, meet some of the folks you'll encounter as you travel through the Alola region. So the heroes. So you will choose to be a hero or heroine in Pokemon Sun and Moon. You can choose a name yourself, whatever you like. The story begins right after your character has moved to the Alola region. No sooner have you arrived than your adventure begins to unfold. And you'll meet many people and Pokemon as you grow and learn. Okie dokie, so you can choose your gender and how you look. That's pretty cool. One thing I do wish, like, I wish you could choose your hairstyle and your eye color. Like, I know you can probably do that later on, like in Lumio's City, you can just change the your eyes and hairstyle. But starting off the game, like, I'd probably want to have this hair and maybe, I don't know, green eyes. Like, I can't make me, but you know, that's just me being a bit picky. But we've got the Professor. Oh, okay, like I said this guy was the Professor ages ago. Everyone's like, no, it's Holla. I was like, no, it's not Holla. It's gotta be this guy. Anyway, depending on Pokemon Professor, he lives near your home and looks out for you. He's passionate about his research into Pokemon moves and has sometimes taken direct hits from Pokemon when there were something to be learned from it. Okay, so he's the Pokemon research of moves. So what? We got eggs, moves, Mega Evolution. I need to actually know all the Professor's research, like, I forget some of them. We got sporting a white lab coat, slung casually over his bare torso. He shows off his own unique style. Yeah, but he's just showing off a little bit. Showing off. So we've got the mysterious girl. Lily is a mysterious girl who assists the Professor. This young girl is about the same age as your character, and she's working as Professor Cookie's assistant for personal reasons. She's not fond of making Pokemon fight in battles, but she loves reading and has devoured many books. Lily will play an important role in the story of Sun and Moon. I don't know. To me, I reckon she can be evil. Doesn't like battling? Yeah, I bet. Either she like holds the secret to like the legendary Pokemon, or she's gonna be like the leader of the bad guys and she's just like getting information or something. Look at that evil face right there. Like in the trailer, she looked very shy. But I feel like she is going to, you know, play it off like, oh, I'm super shy, but then like, oh, I'm going to betray you and be the bad guy. Or, you know, she's going to be, like I said, the key to the legendary Pokemon. Something, I don't know. Very suspicious. Like, well, I mean, I say suspicious, but, you know, they kind of point out saying she is suspicious of being a mysterious assistant. But anyway, we have, last but not least, our friend. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. There we go. Don't know how you pronounce that name, to be honest. He is a Pokemon loving young boy with a big appetite. He's the same age as your character. When you move to the Alola region, he makes friends with you right away. There's a real weakness for... Oh, what the hell is that? Let's quickly Google that, shall we? And we can find out. Oh, it's fried dough food. Okay, it's a Portuguese confection made of egg-sized balls of yeast dough that are deep-fried in oil coated with sugar. They were first made by inhabitants of the Madeira Islands. It's supposed to look like donuts. They look really tasty. It's a famous treat in the Alola region, and he is always in search of malasada shops. He's a big-hearted boy who really loves Pokemon. Hey, seems like a nice guy. So I'm pretty sure that's all the information on the website. So we got a butt ton. So got a Pokemon. Got that. We know the starter stuff. Alola region, which we just looked at, and then we have. I love the animation when it comes on the screen. Cool features. So we looked at them too, the Pokédex and the QR code, and videos. Obviously the trailers we have seen, but Gotta say, I do love the girl's hat. That is super awesome. But that is everything. I think that's everything. That's all the information we've been given. I could potentially quickly go to Cerebi and check, but I'm pretty sure they've got all the information already given to us. So give me a second and I'll check. So on to Cerebi, the only information I've actually missed, it looks like, would be, which I knew about, is at E3 the Treehouse Live, which they always do, which is June 14th. They're going to be showing some new information and developer stories with Pokemon Go as well, which I'm going to be Q&A, which I'm going to be kind of interested in. And E3 2016 Pokemon Special on June 16th, 2016. So that's really awesome. Gotta look out for that. Also, something to note as well, you guys might not know, is Japan Expo, I believe is July, I think, like beginning of July, and Masuda's going to be there. And last time he was at Japan Expo back in 2013 is when they announced Honedge. So they might like announce a new Pokemon or some new information then, so that's something to look out for. But okay, so we got anything we've missed? I don't think so. Like, I think I've covered everything, which is pretty nice. Got new attacks. Maybe the attacks, they might say what the it's cool. Oh, the Japanese name for Sunsteel Strike is Meteor Drive. That sounds so cool. And Shadow Ray. Okay, they're probably not be dual type moves like I was thinking, like Flying Press, because I know Sunsteel Strike sounds to me could be a new move, and then Moonguy sounds like a ghost fairy. But it's just cool names, I guess. Cool names. But damn, I think it's gonna be a long video, a long breakdown. Hopefully, you guys learned some new stuff. I don't know. I think I covered it as much as I could. I think I found quite a lot of information out, and I'm quite happy with the new trailer. I mean, I was not expecting this much information. I need to start kind of being a bit more optimistic, I think. As well as we've got like Koro leaking in a couple of next week as well, and they're promised new information, new exclusive information. I'm pretty sure they said. So, I mean, it might be the information they give us will be the information shown at E3. But yeah, I'm actually super hyped. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. And yeah, for some more Pokemon Sun and Moon information. Also, I just want to quickly note, in case you're still watching, the news that comes out for Koro, the news that will come out from E3, the special presentation that's on June 16th, I might be able to get to you guys on the day, but expect the first bit of news to come a bit late on this channel because I'm actually on holiday. Great time to go on holiday. Well, great time for Pokemon to announce all this new stuff when I'm on holiday, but it's fine, it's fine. I don't mind covering a bit late. I can just, like, you know, won't miss anything. Then I can be like, bam, here's all the news. Didn't miss a thing. This is what we've all found, and I'll be pretty happy with that. I don't really mind. To be honest, I mean, I've taken my time with this. This trailer came out a couple of hours ago, and I think I found all the information out. Haven't missed a thing. The only thing I really kind of want to do is maybe go in more depth on the map, which I might do for a separate video. Like maybe like zoom in everything, try to find like a biggest crystal clear picture, and we can try and find some information out if you guys wouldn't mind a video on that. But thank you guys for watching. I keep rambling on. See you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace.